Hello everybody, my name is Kenneth and welcome to or back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to be finally checking out Taemin's Guilty. We're going to be checking out the two teasers as well as the music video. Going into this, all I know is that it has been a TikTok challenge that I have been avoiding like the plague because I hadn't gotten a chance to hear the full song. So anytime I see the word guilty in like a hashtag or anything, I'm swiping away. I am really looking forward to this. Um, for those of you that don't know, I have enjoyed several of Taemin's other songs. Um, and I was quite new to K-pop when I started, so I didn't actually know that Taemin was Taemin from SHINee at the time. So I was listening to Taemin as a soloist. Without that kind of context of him being part of SHINee. I know, I'm terrible. But with that in mind, I'm going into this expecting a very mature concept, shall we say, from the title, as well as from my past experiences in terms of seeing him perform and the songs that he's performed. Yeah, I am expecting something quite mature. So without any further ado, let's get into the first teaser for Guilty. Okay. Ooh. Interesting. Oh, okay, interesting. Okay, so first and foremost, just from this first teaser, if we're assuming that this is not just a piece of music just like crafted for the teasers, I like this way of the synth. You've got that sound. I think it's a synth, but I like the way that it's synced to the drum in the background. Hello, please play. So every time the kick happens, you got kick, zoom, tch, zoom, tch. And we're in an abandoned kind of situation, abandoned kind of warehouse, house building something. But then we've got this scene of what looks like a dorm because you've got multiple beds and they're having a pillow fight. And so I'm wondering if storyline wise we're going to have this kind of looking back nostalgia aspect to the song and music video where Taemin is looking back at a period of time from the past, and it's kind of that that the shots are kind of like, here's a shot from Taemin now versus here's a shot from Taemin in the future, because this little kid here, he's very much got that kind of Taemin hairstyle that young Taemin was known for. That kind of bob, I think it is. Is that what it's called? I'm not a hair person. It's lit and filmed very beautifully. It's all with the feathers and the really strong light outside. It's very kind of dreamy and in the past. Whereas with these these shots of Taemin by himself, it's still got that quality. So he is as though like he's still affected by that kind of that past, but you notice there's a lot more shadow, and the light is just kind of on him. Like in the background on his left and right, you've got shadow on one side, and then you've got much softer kind of light, and it's almost a more dingy kind of light in the background. that stare. That stare. Okay, so we're going straight off to teaser 2, and we're created by Taemin. Let's go. A lot darker tones in this one in terms of coloring. Me? I have a chin. Holy. They're so, like, this is so different. I love the choreo that we're getting so far. That kind of sensual, like, I'm not going to do it, don't worry, but that kind of sensual of the act of the hand up the shirt, like that. I like that they're all doing it, it's not just him. I don't know what the significance of sorry, 1 second. Oops. I don't know what the significance of this, where is it? The headdress is. I'm trying to find a better shot of the headdress. There we go. We'll use that. I'm not sure about the significance of the headdress, but it's definitely giving that kind of leader of the group kind of vibes, especially in this shot where you've got all of these other people kind of trying to clamber onto the car to get to him. I guess it's that kind of thing of putting something on a pedestal, putting someone on a pedestal, and trying to then attain it. In the beginning, though, there's all of these like darker colors. This shot is beautiful, but there's all these darker colors, and it's color graded in a very, very moody way until we get to this kind of this fire scene here, where it kind of breaks up those darker tones. But even here, it's almost like the kind of transition from shame to kind of acceptance almost in these earlier shots. I'm really looking forward to seeing the whole thing. But yeah, already. I also like how they all have similar outfits. It all looks like they have I said about the top half, but in terms of the bottom half, they're all wearing some kind of skirt, short, kind of attire. And I like that about Taemin. Obviously, this person's not wearing the same thing, but in terms of the three kind of focus of the center focus, they're all kind of wearing similar things, and I like that about Taemin. In general, Taemin likes to explore and experiment with fashion and not conform to things that are ascribed to certain genders or certain types of people. I like that he doesn't subscribe to that and kind of experiments and goes his own way with that. I'm excited for this song. Can't wait. Okay, without any further ado, let's get into the music video. I've got high hopes. Ooh. Oh, that riff. Just a little more, that's all it takes. 널 만지고서 throw it all away. 나를 주는 저 모든 걸 가져가. 아픈 마음과 사랑을 헷갈려 원하게 만들어. 우리 관계는 그렇게 됐어. 모든 건 다 널 위해서. that a body bag? Oh no, it's not. It's just like a jumper. Okay, so I'm pausing it there because I just want to talk about it. In the beginning, there's kind of like, it's almost like he's singing from two points of view. Because some of the lyrics pinpoint like this confidence where he's like, I'm gonna bait you and then, you know, take everything from you. I'm like a poison apple, you know. But then at the same time, there's this other side that's kind of more romantic and intimate in terms of they 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 do love this person, and they do they do feel guilty about it. Obviously, we all have guilty pleasures and stuff like that, or things that maybe we don't consider guilty pleasures but someone else might. And obviously this song already is kind of dealing with that, kind of hiding away of something like we had earlier on. I'm not going to go back to it, but just yet, but there was a scene where I'm going to call them young Taemin, but young Taemin was with another person in like a in like a room by themselves, and it was almost like the way it was like lit and shot kind of was like almost like a hidden thing to me. I really like this. I also like the way that he's dancing by himself at this moment. I like this top and outfit. I love this whispering. It's so hypnotizing. It's, sorry, I'm gonna go back, don't worry. I'm not gonna ruin the moment there. But it's got that siren-esque quality to it of like, come to me, you know, betray yourself. You know, I'm hypnotizing kind of thing. Sorry. That's an inhaler? Kind of looked like an inhaler. Yeah. Ooh, ouch. That stare. Okay, no, this is my favorite outfit. Hang on a minute, sorry, that transition, that was so smooth. Can I see a cut? It's very subtle. Oh, I like that. I just want to say as well, I think it's here, when it switches. I like the way that he sings G-U-I-L-T-Y with the dance. That's cool. I love this. Interesting. Interesting. Do we have credits? No, just the SM Entertainment part. Wow. This is another amazing song by Taemin. Um, what I think I love the most about it is just the way that he explores this concept, both in terms of the musicality, but also in terms of the way the music video is shot. The music video, as I said earlier, it has a lot of scenes where there are things that are revered and encapsulate that kind of feeling of um, wanting something you can't have or that you shouldn't have. While also there's the scenes of kind of exploring what happens when you do have that, and you do give into that, and you do um, indulge in those kind of guilty pleasures. Taemin is one of the first K-pop idols that I think of when I think of mature concepts and concepts with sensual elements in them. When I think of like the Move music video and the Criminal music video, even if just the way that you hear him vocalize in those songs, um, has that kind of sensual quality, and it's the same here. Um, there are so many like ad libs in the background where they're really smooth and they really kind of intensify that guilty emotion. Um, the choreography is really good. Um, I loved that at the end of close at the end of the video where one shot we're watching the choreo and then it moves to that other shot and it's so smooth. The cut is very subtle. It's there, but it's very subtle. Um, and so like from an editing perspective, it's really cool. I also like the way that storyline wise you start off with these mostly solitary Taemin scenes, you know, intercut with the occasional scene of him with one or two people, and then it kind of, as the music video progresses, it kind of, you get more and more people until it culminates in that last chorus where there's like this full dance group around him, um and you know, doing the choreo and dancing with him, and then it ends with him in the aftermath, and it's almost like saying like, you've had me, now I'm kind of gone. um but again, with that kind of dual voice that I mentioned earlier, it's almost like we're bad for him and he's bad for us in this story. Obviously, I'm not meaning us literally, but the them and him, but the kind of him and them in the situation, they're both bad for each other. Um, I really like this though. This was really good. Um, I always look forward to seeing Taemin releases, and this was no exception. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. In the comments, feel free to let me know your thoughts. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye everyone. Bye.